Hey, we're going to have a quick look at a video that goes through some of the symbols that we use when we're comparing numbers. There's a few things, some are very common that you would have heard of, some that maybe not so much. But how do we use symbols to compare numbers? Well, this one hopefully you've all seen before. It's nice and easy. It's in the equal sign, and it just means is equal to. So an example might be 1 plus 3 equals 4, because the left hand side is the same as the right hand side. Okay, nothing tricky there. What about this one though? An equal sign with a diagonal line through it. Well, that means is not equal to. It's like it cancels out the equals. It means it doesn't equal. So I could take something like 1 plus 3 that we had a moment ago, but it doesn't equal 5. So my symbol that I use to compare those would be is not equal to. And this one, you've got, if you have a look on the left hand side of this, you've got the bigger gap, and then on the right hand side you've got the small point. So we use that to represent is greater than, and the bigger number goes where the big gap is. The smaller number goes at the small end, is the way some people like to remember it. So if I have a look at this, I can see quite clearly that the number 7, or the value of 7, is greater than 4. And looking at this, the end with the bigger open, the bigger gap is the bigger number. Okay. This one is a greater than sign, but it's got another little sign underneath it, and we call this is greater than or equal to. So here's two examples. 9 is greater than or is equal to 8. It's one of those two. Now it's not equal to, but it is greater than. So it can be both cases. 9 is greater than or equal to 8. This one also is true. 8 is greater than, which it isn't, but it's or equal to 8. So because 8 equals 8, I could use that sign. It's either greater than or it's equal to. So this sign kind of covers two different possibilities. This one is the reverse. If you look at our greater than symbol, it's back to front, so you can imply from that that it means the opposite thing to that. So in other words, is less than. So 3 is less than 6. And if I have a look at my symbol, remember the small end is pointing at the smaller number, right? The big end, the big gap is pointing to the bigger number. And just like we used is greater than or equal to, we can use the exact same idea with is less than or equal to. So I can have a look at 1 is either less than or it's equal to 2. Okay, 1 is either less than or it's equal to 1. And our last symbol is a bit of an odd one. It can be written in two different ways. An equal sign that's kind of like curvy and wavy like this, or an equal sign with a dot above the top and the bottom of it. And that means is approximately equal to or very close to. So this one here would be an example. 8.99 is approximately 9.00. So they are a list of some of the symbols we can use when we're just comparing the size or features of two numbers. Well done.